Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this is a channel focused on easy to follow beauty advice for the everyday girl. So if that's you, then welcome. If you're interested in joining the Hannah with the Lipstick family, be sure to hit that red subscribe button down below. And if you're really serious about never wanting to miss out on an upcoming video, go ahead and hit that bell notification as well. Recently I went to Ulta and I picked up the Makeup Revolution blush palette in the palette called Queen, and these are what the shades look like. It's just a bunch of really beautiful berry colors, and on Instagram I showed you guys a couple of looks that I've created with this, and I got a lot of questions on how I like to use this palette, what methods I use to create those looks, so I thought that I would go ahead and make a full review and demo of this palette. So if you're interested in seeing how I use this palette on my eyes and my cheeks, just keep watching. I went ahead and I put my foundation, concealer, bronzer, and my eyebrows on. I did not do highlighter or blush because I'm going to show you how I use the palette. And then I didn't do my eyes because I wanted to show you just how versatile this palette is and just how I've been using it on my eyes. I seriously can't say enough good things about this palette. I mean, I guess this isn't really a review because it's pretty clear that I'm a huge fan. First, I'm going to go ahead and dip into this very bright pink color. Don't let this scare you. These blushes are what I would consider buildable, so they're not going to give you a ton of pigment right off the bat. You're going to have to build them up, which I actually prefer that in my blushes. Alright, I'm going to take that angled brush and I am just going to put that on the apples of my cheeks. So I concentrated my blush on the apples of my cheeks, and then I'm actually going to take this just flat top foundation brush and I am going to buff that into my skin and try and diffuse that pigment a little bit. Next, I'm going to take this highlight shade and I'm going to highlight the high points of my cheeks, and I'm just going to be using this Wet n Wild highlighter brush, and this is called P75. This is maybe one of my favorite little steps. I feel like it just adds such a little pop of shimmer, and then I put it on the tip of my nose, and then I bring this down on my Cupid's bow. Next, I'm going to move on to eyes, and I'm going to dip into this super pretty kind of purple blush color, and I'm going to be using my IT Cosmetics brush called Heavenly Luxe Dual Airbrush Concealer Brush, and this is in number 2. I love this fluffy brush for doing eyeshadow. So I'm going to dip into that purple shade, and I'm just going to concentrate this kind of in the area that I would consider your transition area of your crease. Alright, next I'm going to take this dense kind of crease brush and I'm just going to pop that in the same purple color, and I'm going to try and build up this pigment a little bit. So as you can see, I'm just taking it right above the crease and I am just putting it above that natural crease where your eye would open. Next, I'm going to take this even darker purple shade and I'm actually going to use my finger and I'm going to pack that onto my eyelids. Next, I'm going to dip back into this pretty highlighter color and I'm going to do that on my brow bone and the inner corner of my eye. Next, I'm going to do one one little extra step just to make my eyelashes appear darker from the root. And I'm going to take this LA Girl Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Liner in the shade Black, and I'm just going to tightline my eyes.
Break it down.
Next, just to give it a little bit of added flair, I'm going to take that same crease brush and I'm going to dip it into that purple shade that we used on our crease, and I'm going to just kind of smoke out my lower lash line. Because the Makeup Revolution palette is a drugstore palette and a drugstore price point, I wanted to keep the lipstick for this look affordable as well. So I'm going to use the lipstick by Essence that I've been loving, and it's called Natural Beauty. So I'm going to pop that on real quick. Just to give my lips a little extra flair, I'm going to dip back into that highlight shade and mix it with some of the pinkier tones. Just kind of do a little cocktail right here on my finger, and I'm going to put that in the center of my lips to make them look extra juicy. Well, this is the final look. My final thoughts on this palette, as I'm sure you can already tell, is that I love it. I give it a solid 10 out of 10 rating from Hannah with the Lipstick. I just think it's a great affordable option, super versatile. If you found this video helpful and you enjoyed watching it, be sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a big thumbs up. I did link the blush palette down below, so if you're interested in checking it out, you can find it there. I also linked every other thing that I used to create this look, so if you're wondering what I used for foundation and bronzer and mascara, and just some things that I did a little bit more off camera, you can find that information down below as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.